jump into our first kit of the night. You know that?
Yep, jump on in.
Let's go right into it. So let me go ahead and share. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. So up first, we are heading to Rochester, New York, and hitting up the 2025 FC 1872 white floral kit. Now, at this point, I think a lot of us are starting to realize a lot of the W League teams love flowers. Now, they're all named after flowers. Half the teams, the Ivy, the Liberty, have flower in their crest. We've seen quite a few. And here, this is literally the main team is Flower City Union. So I did it. But at some point, I almost been almost a little tired of flowers. But for those who love floral kits, you're in your heyday right now. So
yeah, more white, more flowers.
More flowers, yes.
More flowers, just all the flowers.
All the flowers. Well, I will say at least though, with all the flowers, they're all unique. They're all they're not some simple template of flowers. They're all a little unique. Some do a little bit of stripes with the flowers. Some do a little bit of an ivy look. Half and half, and sometimes they just go full flower. And this one leans into the full flower a little bit here, with a nice purple. Which you don't see a lot of purple, and I'm not talking Louisville City. There aren't a lot of purple out there. So, hey, as Michael says, good evening. You got to give them their flowers, but they may be resting on the laurels. That's a good one there, Michael. I appreciate, as a man who loves making jokes and good wordplay. That's a solid one right there. So yeah, thoughts. What are your initial thoughts on this white?
I really like it. Obviously, I'm a big fan of white and purple. Gonna have to go back to my roots. More plant-based jokes, but it's kind of honestly kind of hard to tell initially that it is a floral kit that you see like the lilacs throughout. So it's not as obvious. It's more a Rorschach style, kind of flower paintings type thing. Like they used flowers like as a stamp kind of throughout. So I really like this initially. Like when you just look at it as is.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I can tell. And given that, would you want to start us off here? Because do you seem to like it a lot more than I do? That's a theme for tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Want to start it?
Yeah. So I mean, like again, design and aesthetics, I gave a 5. Like I look at this and I'm like, bam, this is nice looking. Everything fits well. No overpowering sponsors over it either. It's kind of a weird, like the white spot in the middle area, but like I said, it's kind of spread out throughout. Authenticity and tradition. I mean, you have to give it 4. They're like you were talking about. It's kind of in their name. It's kind of their thing. They changed their name though.
Correct. So it's technically not in their name. Yeah. So it's technically not in their name, but it's in their.
It's in their history.
Their ecosystem. Well, no. Well, it's 2 separate teams. FC 1872 is the USLW team.
Okay.
And then Flower City Union is the MPSL team. Former NISA, I think, as well.
There we go. So, details and execution. I mean, you can argue that there's no special details on there, but like, I think it's really cool how they hit it with the, like, again, I'm going to call it the Rorschach styling of the flowers.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of how they did this, and it's more than just like placing or screenshotting flowers on a shirt.
Right.
Like I feel like an artist actually went in and did this. Maybe a graphic artist, but a good one.
Yeah.
So that's a 4 for me. Innovation impact. You could argue differently because you sound like you're getting kind of tired of flowers. But the way they did this is different than the other ones. So I mean, look, we have the Louisville City Lilies, or sorry, Racing Louisville Lilies
Yes.
that came out and like gives more realistic looking on them. You talked about the Ivy and the realistic and the cartoon Ivies going through, but like I haven't seen a flower one in this style.
Yeah.
Now you also have the argument though that their homes and their ways and stuff like that are all kind of the same. And I'm like, there's an argument to be made. But I gave a 4 for that.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah, and that's
so
enough for you of
overall, yep, 4.25.
425. if you see here on the screen, not as loving. That's again kind of a theme compared to thoughts here tonight. With this one, I do like the overall look. I think the purple and the white look good. It's classy. It looks good. It's not something that I'm going to not like. I just can't give it a 5. There's only certain vibes that I truly vibe with for a 5. This one, it just, I don't know. I can't give it a 5. It's not perfect for me from the design and sidewise, but it looks aesthetically pleasing, so I can't knock it. So it's a 4 there. Okay. When it comes to authenticity and tradition, if you've listened to our shows, you and I know right about here is where Fox and I tend to kind of disagree on authenticity and tradition. Now, obviously, we know that this is a separate entity, technically, based on team name compared to the main team, the men's team, Flower City Union, and this is FC1872, and kind of their own unique identity and their own unique crest, which you can see more on their home kit, actually, a little bit more of that tie, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the coming month or so. But they don't really do that here. There's just a nice floral thing, and it's a nice nod to Rochester and the Flower City kind of mantra. So there's a 3 there for me. Long-winded say I don't agree quite as much with Fox on them using their crest flower as a thing, but this case it's not. But still, I give it a 3. But when it comes to visual details and execution, I do like that floral pattern that they did. I think it looks beautiful and well designed. I think everything looks put together well. And that blank space, I'm almost certain probably got filled up by a sponsor at some point. And just that when this photo got taken, it didn't have one. And that's why it looked a little weird. But then, whatever, that's not on the kit's fault. It's on just them not having a sponsor. So that's just a good overall visual detail institution, and I can't find anything wrong with it. It's a solid 5 for me. This is probably the best visually designed and executed with detailing tonight. But when it comes to innovation impact, it's kind of on the boring side, in my opinion. It's a simple white kit, which I love, but it has a nice pattern with the floral. And that purple, that shading looks really good in the coloring. But I don't think this is going to grab a lot of headlines. And also, I don't think it's technically on the shop, but it's hard to find technically. So
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
Correct. The link that I had was from a long time ago. So
but it's really funny though, because you could still like utilize that link, click add to cart, see what happens. Like, does it work?
We'll figure this out here in a second.
Yeah, sorry, that has nothing to do with our show.
You're good, but I have a 3. So overall, I have a 3.5, which Fox is 3.88, and we'll lean right into our segment here. Yeah, it says it's in my shopping cart, so let's. I'm gonna do this kind of off, and yeah, it says I can check out with shipping and handling. I can make it $91. So
yeah, there you go.
Cool. So it's not entirely broken, but it's also not entirely not. So with that, yeah, so we have 3.88 here with $80 price tag, which is honestly pretty solid for the kit. It comes out to be a 48.44. It's a solid value for a kit. You're not going to go wrong with getting this and adding it to your collection. I'm not saying you need to clamor for it. Most of these kits tonight, I will argue you don't need to clamor over getting unless this
Clamor.
is something you're specifically are going for a certain aesthetic or a certain vibe for tonight. And this one is a perfect example of that. If you like floral kits, I say pick this up. If you're not as into floral kits, I think there's some better ones if you want to get into flower game a little bit.
I think out of floral kits, this is one of my favorite ones. Obviously, I'm gonna lean towards racing, but that's biased. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
and I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit. Like I know I'm being biased. So
It's
I think
purple and it's flowers. I don't see a connection whatsoever
Right.
between the two.
But we have green kits now. Like we're falling away from the purple. So if anything, this
And
is
the
a better
mint,
racing.
apparently.
What?
And the mint, apparently. I like the mint.
I know, yeah. Like the argument was that the mint, so they used a dark green to go with the dark purple that the shirts were last year. It's a weak excuse.
Yes.
Anyways.
But that's not why we're here. Yes. So yeah, so I don't think we have much else to say about this kit, Fox. Would you say?
No, it's a good clean kit. Like you said, like if you're looking for a nice floor kit, this is a good one to get. I really prefer it. It gives me a little bit of a street art look as well for a floral kit, which is always cool.
And if you like flowers, this one's definitely up there. So on your list. So this has been FC1872's White Floral Kit for 2025.